What's going on, everybody? This is Ernie with CGS. We're doing part 5 of the Dragonborn DLC for Skyrim. Once we gave the pickaxe back to the blacksmith, we're going to come back into this mine, and we're going to do the mission, the Final Descent, or the quest, Final Descent. This is where that dude in the mine said that his grandfather was having issues down here. He used to work the mine, and the East Trading Company, he found something down here, and because of that, the East Trading Company closed it down, and it's kind of like a little conspiracy, but ever since then, it's like hurt this town, because their mine is now closed. So what you want to do is head down as far as possible. Once you get in here, there is a stairwell going down, so head down and keep following like the wooden planks and things like that. Obviously I didn't know where to go when I came in here, so I was kind of scouting out and found like these little spiders and a skeever, things like that. But in doing this, actually, I killed these spiders, and how you end up exiting the area, these spiders will actually be in your way. So I'm kind of glad that I killed them before I got all the way through it. At the end of this area, when you find the grandfather and his notes, and that's what his son wants, his notebook, and basically he wants to shed light on the cover-up that the East Trading Company did. So, but when you find that, and you are able to read his notebook, he also has this sword. It's like a Daedric sword almost, it looks like, but it has like a power that when you swing it, it like shoots a ribbon of light. And the very same room where you get that where you get the sword and his notebook, you can use that sword to unlock a puzzle that's in that very same room. And it took me a few minutes to figure it out, but I figured it out, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So, this is going to be 2 quests in one, and then actually it's going to be a 2-parter because it's quite lengthy, and I didn't want to make like one huge video. So, once we get to that point, once we finish this quest, the next part is going to be the the Black Book. It's one of 5 black books in this new content for the game. So, yes, I was trying to knock those boards down, and like it wasn't registering in the game, so I was like, fuck this. Shot fireballs at it. Definitely worked. Now down in this mine there are the Druger, the Dead Nords, whatever they're called. But yeah, there's a bunch of those, so keep an eye out. You gotta keep sharp. Alright, in this little box that I just opened, the very final thing is an East Empire pendant, right? I didn't pick it up, but later on in town there's a dude that collects those, and that's another little side quest. So pick up that pendant that's in that little chest before you come in through the prison door, it looks like. The barred door, because he'll pay you so much gold for each of those pendants that you bring in, because I guess it's a rarity and the pendants aren't made anymore. See this? I thought it was a dead body, so I was about to search him, and then I realized it's a fucking one of those undead dudes. But yeah, so keep that in mind if you ever come into possession of East Empire pendants. Hold on to them, because they're worth money to this dude in town. So we're going to clear these guys out. This area is not that big. I think it's, I don't know, probably take about 15 minutes if you rush through. I took a little longer because I tend to like check things out and watch everything. Look at that. Killed him while he's doing his awesome heroic pose. But, yeah, I mean, you could cruise right through it. I tend to do the stealthy approach, and so that you move a little slower because you're, you're crouching or whatnot. But, I don't know. I think it might probably even out. It probably still might take 20 minutes or so, only because, like, I'm not actually fighting these guys. I'm just shooting them while I'm hidden. So, I don't know, in the time it takes you to actually fight them head on and me crouching and walking slower is probably the same amount of time. But also, another thing, I was loaded up. I was almost full with how many pounds you can carry. So I wasn't able to grab all this stuff, but this is probably a pretty good moneymaker for some people. If you come in here, empty out your bags before you come in here, they all have like top end stuff like ebony swords and axes and shields and stuff like that. It's a good money maker down here. I'm probably going to come back just to search the dead bodies and pick up all the stuff that I didn't grab or wasn't able to grab. So, that's another thing probably to keep in mind. You can make a bunch of money from all the stuff you can gather down here. So yeah. Yeah, see how I like take my time, I search everything, I look at everything. I gotta touch everything. I'm a weirdo. But, yeah. But it's a fairly quick run. What made it longer was there's another quest. Once you get to the end of this area, there's a whole other quest that opens up, too. So it seemed like I was down here for a long time when I was doing it. But it's because there's a whole other thing going on down here as well. So, but we'll get into that when we get over there, which isn't too much longer. We're about halfway through now. So, but other than like the money you can potentially make off of all the weapons and things down here, there isn't too much stuff down here. Really, just getting to the bottom of that one quest, and. Actually, no. There's a word wall. I should have said that. Actually, the word wall is when you get the black book. Once you get the black book and get through that area, there's a word wall in there. So, and I learned my first new word in this area. So no matter what, it's a good thing to come down here. This video, I don't learn the word in this video. It will be in the next one, definitely. But in order to get to that area, you should probably, watch this one. Because it leads right up into it. I love that one, the fire breath. You learn from the word walls. So a dragon breath is what it's called, something like that. It's pretty powerful. Well, against certain things, it's powerful. I fought something earlier, and that ability took like a ton of their life. I can't remember what it was, but it almost killed it like by itself. All right, skipping right on through. I also found this down here too. It's like this weird. I'll walk up to it in a second. I was expecting things to come out of those coffins standing up. But see how that stand-up coffin thing right there has this new material? Well, you can mine it. So I mined it. I forget what it's called. It's like a super strong ice is what it says it is. And you can forge a new kind of armor with it. And I forget exactly what it's called. I'll get the name of it, and I'll tell you in the next video. But yeah, that was I thought that was kind of cool. So they definitely added a whole bunch of new stuff in this new content. There's like new plant life, everything, new stuff to do for enchanting. Oh yeah, these traps too. There's 2 of these down here. There's this one, and then in a few minutes I run into another one. And the other one I took like the dumbest route. to do. I didn't realize like you had to. You could just go to the left, or I'm sorry, you could go to the right, and there was like this bridge. Well, I went the left, and I like jumped fucking across all this crap that I didn't even need to fucking jump across. It's right around the corner, actually, from here. I clear out this room, but I condensed it, so you don't have to sit here watching me do this. But yeah, fucking took the totally wrong fucking way. I still made it, but I just made it far longer than it needed to be. Yeah, but see, like all these guys, they got like ebony armor and all that. All that stuff sells for tons of money if you can find a proprietor of a store or something that actually has money. I found that like I went to sell some stuff to one of the guys in town. He only had like 50 gold, so it was like you couldn't really do anything with him. The blacksmith has a shitload of gold, but you know, once you start trading with him, that goes down pretty quick, so you have to wait a couple of days for him to replenish his stash. So, but yeah, that gate is locked. If you come around over here, there's this fucking chest under the table. But right next to this chest, or directly across the way from this from that table there, it's like an enchanting table, is a lever. You pull that lever, that locked door will open, or the gate. It will the gate will rise. You go through here. And this is a tome. Sorry, jeez, a tome of what is that? Ice spike or something like that. I already had it, so I didn't pick it up myself. But yeah, okay, this is the area. At first, I got confused. I thought that was a bridge, and I had to lower the bridge, but it isn't. It's just like a wooden wall or something. So, and then see the trap, it hit me. Well, if I took that right and just, there's a bridge. You walk right across that bridge and stop it. And I was still like, how do I lower this bridge? But then I realized, oh, it's not a bridge. It's a fucking wall. And see right here, I'm looking. I'm like, I gotta jump this. But if I just, there we go. Stupid. And then like I turn around and I realize, hey, there's a fucking bridge right here. Anyways, there's also this thing. It's like a secret wall or something, but I couldn't find anything to open it, so I'm not sure. Maybe it was one of the lanterns next to it. I don't know. I didn't really stop and look too hard, but all right, we're getting toward the end here. So right here, there's that doorway right across right there. Well, in that doorway is not. There's a chest in there, but there's like 13 gold and a bottle of poison and like a shield. So just so you know what's in there, and this is where we need to be. We come down here, and basically in front of that big ass door all the way across the way is that guy's dead grandfather. And once you search him, well, you can't really tell. He's a skeleton, so you search all these skeletons. I think his skeleton is named, though. But I wasn't sure, so I search everything anyway, so fuck it. But yeah, that skeleton right there in front of me, he's got the journal. That's what you're here for. There you go. You completed the quest. Now you gotta go talk to the miner guy. And then there's this sword right here. Now grab this sword. Okay, this is where this video ends, but my next one is going to show you what to do with that sword. And there's the big doorway right here, and see how it's all lit red and everything? It's actually a puzzle, and you need to use that sword in order to get in there. So thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Have a good one. Stick around because we've got more coming.